To be part of the German team was, of course, a great honor. Those were also big footsteps to fill because there have been so many incredible achievements celebrated in the past. And it was my job, our job, to free ourselves of that. That's the past. If you're really trying to be in the here and now, none of that matters anymore. And it's a sport. Lots can happen in sports. The main thing is always the next step. What you're doing at the moment. It sounds so easy, but to really be focused on what you're doing in this moment and to achieve the best possible outcome, that's the key. I try to see the pressure I feel when entering the arena in a positive light because I've earned it. Pressure is something positive, and I absolutely love to ride under pressure and to perform, to get in that state of flow. Ideally, this will help to shut out everything else so that you can be truly in the here and now with what you're doing with your horse. This is something you can practice. I find meditation very helpful. A few hours before the test, I retreat and just focus on my breathing. Even though I have a lot of thoughts, even though I have a lot of fears, even though I've got doubts, I don't try to suppress them. I allow them, but in spite of all these thoughts, I bring my focus back to my breath. I'll keep coming back to myself. And every time I enter the show ring, whether it's a smaller show or the World Championships, I have doubts, and I'm not sure whether I get everything right. That's okay. That's normal. And the more I try to push the doubts away or to suppress them, the more forcefully they come back. That's why I accept them, and despite or even because of them, I manage to focus extremely well. After all, that's also energy you can use.
Wahnsinnig gut konzentrieren, weil das ist ja auch eine Energie, die kann man nutzen. Diese Aufregung befähigt einen dann dazu, Höchstleistungen zu bringen. Und ja.
And even if you know all this, it does not mean at all that it works all the time. This time it did work. Looking back, it was exciting to enter the ring in Herning. My heart was pounding quite a bit, but I did feel that I was very, very well prepared. And Famoso too. We were tuned into each other very well. He was listening to me very well, and I was listening to him. We had a plan. Not so much a general plan, but one focused on details. We had a plan for each movement and how to ride each meter in the ring. And that plan worked perfectly. Looking back, when everything worked out as well as it did on our first World Championships, that's very cool. Very cool. Famoso was quite impressed with the stadium. Of course, we had time to work with that. I was able to show him the ring beforehand. But when it's showtime and you enter a sold-out stadium and the atmosphere is electric, that's a different situation. And of course his tension increased accordingly.
Es knistert, es brodelt richtig und das ist was anderes. Und da steigt auch natürlich bei ihm dann die Anspannung, das merke ich schon. Und
I could feel that. He needed to trust me. And that's one of his special character traits, that he does trust me in situations like this.
Das haben wir uns sicher erarbeitet. Und
we have certainly earned that by spending so much time with each other, not just training, but taking walks in the forest and doing other things, so that he knows he can trust me. That allows him to trust me in such extreme situations, and I'm very, very grateful for him. It's so important as a rider to also trust your horse in the same way, because if you're distrustful, your horse will know. You basically have to pay in advance. Even when you'll get disappointed sometimes, because Famoso, every horse can shy. He actually did shy for a moment. But even so, I still trusted him, that he wouldn't look the next time we were passing that spot. And I don't want to say that this works 100% of the time. I also have horses that simply are a bit luckier. They are naturally not as trusting, but in general, it is my experience that when I trust my horse in advance, I get more trust back. And in this case, at the World Championships, he trusted me and I trusted him completely. And that was certainly a key to success.
Das war dann sicher ein Schlüssel auch zum Erfolg.